Hi Oxford, welcome back. Today we're going to do something different. I know you guys have been waiting for a new Let's Make Some Music Together, but unfortunately I don't really have any time this week to make such an episode and I really want to give it my all. Last weekend I had the most insane weekend. I played Bo's house and I had 2 days of my own stage at Solar. So I played 18 hours, so I really needed to take some days off. Also, by the time this video uploads, I'm playing Albufeira. So that's why we're going to do something different. And I think it's good to talk about this. We're going to talk about the beautiful thing everybody wants, and that's a DJ career. And especially, we're going to talk about something nobody really wants to talk about. The thing is, I've been doing this DJ thing for almost 15 years right now. And I can say that the last 3 years have been amazing. Even though I know I'm in a unique position right now, I also think I want to talk about the mental health side, because I feel nobody really talked about this when I started this journey. And I feel that if I can sort of help somebody out who is also starting with this journey, I think that's a good thing. Let's get back to the beginning of how this starts for me and how this journey begins. For me, it started with passion. I can remember the first day that I sort of got intrigued about EDM. I was 9 years old and I listened to Chester's album, Just Be. I've seen his solo concert at the Gelderdoom and I thought, yeah, this is really what I wanted to do. Skipping to 2019, I finally found the right sound for Tim Hawks. It all started for me back then. In 2019, the support for me was insane. It was getting more and more support by bigger DJs. My fee was getting higher. I got more people in my team. So the responsibilities were getting higher as well. And because of this, every year, it needed to be bigger and better. I was setting goals for myself. I made a plan how to achieve those goals. My team and I were really focused on achieving those goals, and eventually resulted in one of the best years I had last year. I toured with Hardwell in the USA. I had a China tour. My festival summer was one of the most insane summers that I had. And the music was getting more and more streamed. One particular day, I even had like 600,000 monthly listeners. And for me, that was a huge milestone, you know? I was finally doing what I always wanted to do. But after my China tour in November, everything stopped. I didn't have any shows anymore. And I felt that the statistics I had were going a little bit down. I got a lot of no's from labels that I thought these would definitely like my tracks, you know? And I really felt I was doing something wrong. And you have to know, if I look back to it, I wasn't doing really anything different. I was pumping out content, I was releasing music, I was just doing stuff to keep things going, you know? For some reason, it sort of stopped. I really don't know how to describe it, but it's sort of the moment or the momentum sort of stopped. And I wasn't prepared for this, you know? And you got to know, I was hooked on that dopamine rush that you get from the shows that you do. I was hooked on seeing my posts going viral. I was hooked on that people said, yo, you're doing so great. To be honest, nobody really tells you what happens when your hype stops or your momentum sort of stops. You don't see it coming, but it hits you hard, I would say. It really hits you hard. When you set your expectations as high as I did and you don't achieve them, I can tell you that isn't a great feeling. And to be honest, I was blaming myself. I was even doing more than I already did. I was trying to do everything I could do to get that momentum back. And I was canceling plans with friends. I wasn't the nicest person to my girlfriend. And I felt really miserable, to be honest. And I think the worst thing about this was that I didn't talk about it. I told nobody. And then after a couple of months, my girlfriend told me, I think it's good to find some help with this because you don't talk about it with anyone and maybe somebody could help you. And so I did. I think that was the best thing I could do. I was talking with a therapist, a coach, just to work on myself, because I really needed to work on myself. And I can say after a couple of sessions, I finally found my passion again and my drive. The passion that got me into EDM and the drive that got me to achieve one of my best years so far, you know? But something else changed as well. I stopped looking at statistics. I started my own label and I started helping out people. And I can tell you, I've been in the best mood ever since. I do believe success isn't about how many streams you have or how many shows you do or how many followers you have. It's about how you feel. And after I realized that, it sort of all came back. I'm finally doing the shows that I want to do, and I'm releasing music again that I really want to release, and I'm making content that I like to make. So please, if you want to start a DJ career, know that there are many struggles behind it, and you have to face them. It's not good to not talk about it or only show your good side on the social media or whatever, you know? That social media thing is a facade. It's fake. Just know that there are real people around you that you can talk to and that you can express your feelings with. And if you finally realize that, I really think you can make anything happen. It's good to talk about this, you know? And it's good to sometimes take a break. It's good to sometimes talk about your feelings. And I really want to be honest with you guys, because sometimes people see only the good things. And for me, I also want to share a little bit of myself with you guys. I'm not really sure what I'm trying to achieve with this video, but I just hope I can inspire somebody just to talk with somebody, you know? I know that you're not alone, because I felt this way for a long time, you know? I will be back with an Let's Make Some Music Together next week. I see you guys next week. Bye-bye.